suicide watch cells. Can you shake them again? We're out here. We can let you out.
Come on upstairs. Holy shit.
In the town of Moundsville, West Virginia, stands a Gothic relic of punishment and pain. Towering stone walls, rusted steel bars, and razor wire that once caged the worst of the worst, now silently guard what's left of a place soaked in blood and shadows. This is the West Virginia Penitentiary. Built in 1866, during the aftermath of the Civil War, this prison was modeled after the cold and commanding design of the Joliet prison in Illinois, a style meant to protect the outside world from heinous criminals, even after death. For nearly 130 years, it served as a maximum security facility that held murderers, rapists, and the criminally insane. But what it's remembered for is brutality. Executions were carried out here in two forms: public hangings, and later, the electric chair, known grimly as Old Sparky. Over 90 men were put to death in the name of justice, but death wasn't limited to the gallows. Between inmate-on-inmate violence, harsh punishments, and unspeakable conditions, hundreds more died behind these walls. At its peak, the prison was listed as one of the top 10 most violent correctional facilities in the U.S. Riots in 1979 and 1986 brought chaos. Hostages were taken, demands made, and blood spilled.
All this started behind this brutality, this cruel mass punishment. We're not going to settle for nothing less. Hey, we won't hesitate to kill the hostages, not for a second. You understand? We're getting tired of being mistreated in here. So hey, we want something done.
Even after the bars fell silent in 1995, something still walks these halls. Some say the prison never closed because many sentences went beyond life. Former guards, tour guides, and investigators have all reported the same chilling phenomenon: phantom footsteps pacing along the upper tiers, disembodied voices whispering your name when no one else is around, shadow figures darting from cell to cell. There's even talk of something far worse, a dark presence known only as the Maintenance Man, having said to roam the corridors with a heavy gait and a rage that never died. Whatever it is that haunts this prison, it remembers the violence, and it feeds on it. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to subscribe to Blood Moon Paranormal. We're not just uncovering West Virginia's darkest secrets, we're exploring the most haunted places across the country. And what's coming next, you won't want to miss. Now, the gates are locked, the lights are off, and we're about to spend the night inside of one of the most haunted prisons in America. Let's begin our investigation of the West Virginia Penitentiary. We are starting our investigation of Moundsville Penitentiary. Me, Grace, and Emily are walking over to the JK block area in the new section of the prison. Carly, Angie, and Jason are now in the Sugar Shack. So we're gonna head in here, start our investigation in the cell block. They're down there in the weird Sugar Shack area. So yeah, let's see what we get.
Alrighty, we are getting everything set up and we are good to go to start.
Inmates! We're here to talk to you tonight. We were here earlier. We were on the other side, so you probably didn't see us if you were over here. But we're just here to talk to you tonight. We're here all night. That was up that way. Mm-hmm. If that was you up there, do me a favor. Can't really tell what level you're on. So what I want you to do is knock what level you're on. So if you're on level 2, you'd go.
There was one knock right as you were knocking. It was just one, and it did sound like it was over there.
It did.
Are you down here with us?
That sounded like it was up.
It also sounds like a footstep.
It also kind of sounds like it's around the corner.
You want me to turn my flashlight off?
It doesn't matter either or because the IR doesn't cover the whole cell block. This is the cell block they whistle in, right?
I think it's everywhere.
So if you whistle, they'll whistle back.
Or they'll whistle and make it sound like they're mimics. So
Okay.
they'll mimic you. I mean, you could try.
All right, well, if you're a mimic, I want to hear you mimic me because that'd be pretty wild.
That would be kind of creepy.
Can you repeat after me?
Sounds like stuff around the corner.
Like that?
Well, it sounds like first level around the corner, but yes, also over that way around the corner.
We didn't hear this distant whistle in person, but it was picked up on our camera's microphone. We aren't ruling out the possibility of this being a bird, but what do you think? Headphones recommended.
What did y'all guys do down here? I heard some stories. I heard something in the corner.
Yeah, that was over there. Was that you? Can you do that again?
You guys want to try like an ice test?
We can.
Do you want us in J block instead?
A little tippy tap. Feels like it's gonna make us run back and forth.
It wants us to, but we're not going to.
Kind of like the prison, like
Yeah.
Juliet.
Yeah.
We know your type.
Yeah.
Not our first rodeo.
All you need to do is like slam your door.
Rattle it a little bit.
Make noise on your bed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, maybe we should go over. We don't have much set up, so might as well.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah? Let's do it. All right, guys, so right now we're hearing a ton of stuff coming from J block. We're currently in K block. We're gonna head over to J block and see what's going on. See if they continue their noises over there or if it's gonna be like the Joliet prison where it's that constant back and forth. Like I said, we know your type, so let's head over there.
It's our kind of type.
Yeah.
I might have heard like a faint scream in the background.
Are you not happy because we have girls down here?
If you want to talk to us, might have been a very faint, like, hey, like a deep male voice. Hi, is that you? Can you tell us your name?
There's a bat.
Yeah.
It almost sounded like a whistle. Or kind of like when you're like changing like a radio and it makes that like screeching noise.
Are you guys setting up your games for the night?
Something kind of just tried coming through.
I keep hearing what sounds like a harmonica or like a whistle. I don't know if it's on her or behind her.
Do you want a cigarette? You just grab one. They're right there.
I'm gonna take it off.
Were you hearing like a high pitch like Howie?
No.
All right. We were hearing you over here. Now we're over here. Can you do this for me?
Yeah, that was me, but that.
I heard it that way.
Wait.
Around.
You could run up on us. This is the one time I'm gonna be okay with somebody running up on me. That was a good one.
That sounded like it was out in the hallway, the Shadow Man
It
hallway.
sounded like it was over there for me.
Want to do an EVP session?
Sure.
All right, well, if there's anyone here with us, I know a lot of people come here to talk to you. It's a digital recorder right here. So if you talk right into it, we'll be able to hear you. We just want to hear you talk, hear your story, get to know you a little bit. Now recording, Moundsville, first EVP. What cell number are you in?
What cell block do you want us to go to?
What are you in for?
Ending.
That last one sounded like on the door, like the door.
That one after my, was it after my question?
Yes.
That one sounded like a big ass tap, but the.
It sounded like the same stuff we were hearing when we were over there. That was sounded like it was over here.
Yeah.
Almost like, again, it's just
yeah,
like
it's
Joliet.
just like Joliet.
Trying to get us to go over there.
Okay, if anyone wants to come over here and talk to us, please talk into this device I have here. We're gonna ask you 3 questions. What is your name?
No EVPs were captured, and all was quiet in the sugar shack. But this random EMF spike right after Carly's question left the 3 of them wondering.
What the hell was that?
That was real.
It sounded like that went off. It sounded like that went off, right?
Yeah, that was her.
That was mine.
Oh.
But that sounded like it went off, right?
It went off right after.
Oh, it did go off?
Yeah.
Right after you asked your question, it went off. Yeah, I mean, it's like super quiet down there.
Like, I don't even like feel anything.
No, I don't feel
I don't feel any like energy shift or anything.
We're moving further down into J block because that seems to be where now the noises are pulling us. And if it starts pulling us back and forth, we're not going to be doing that. So once we're over somewhere, we're over somewhere. We might go, I don't know yet. We'll see. We're going to do another EVP session, see if they want to talk over here. So yeah. Alrighty, well, we want to talk to you, get to know you a little bit. I don't know why your cells are so big, but hey, you know, more power to you.
Greg.
Oh my god. Greg, you gotta be quiet for 2 seconds, okay?
Hey.
Come on. Just patrolling.
That's so funny.
Work, girl. Please don't touch the room.
Oh shit.
We got a little friend in here now. We're gonna ask you some questions. Feel free to talk to us.
Oh no. The only time this red pod's got off.
Thanks, Greg.
Now recording, Moundsville, second EVP. Again, can you tell us what cell you're in? No EVPs were captured, and this sound was the last we heard for quite some time. Our 30 minutes was up, and it was time to make the first rotation.
Look at the stars. This is like a good field of starfish.
How many critters are out here?
Oh god.
That's what happened to Emily.
Are you pressing anything?
No. Every time I go to talk.
All right, guys, so right now, me, Emily, and Grace are heading over.
That sounded like a REM pod. That did. Wait.
This is where the Shadow Man was.
Hello?
Radio them real quick and be like, where are you guys at?
What the hell? Is it just like...
Think about it. Dude, right?
Oh my god.
We're in the middle of the yard out back,
And the walkie is going nuts.
What the fuck?
Okay, did your REM pod go off at all?
no, literally we have basically no equipment go off.
Now it stopped.
What was that
I
REM
don't know,
pod?
it sounded like a REM
And
pod.
it sounded like it was down that way.
It did.
Me, Emily, and Grace are heading over.
That sounded like a REM pod. That did. Wait. REM pod. That did. Wait. Wait.
We heard this unexplained REM pod-like beeping at the exact same time Angie, Carly, and Jason's walkie starts randomly producing static. We aren't entirely sure what's causing either, but it was strange enough to stop all of us dead in our tracks. Before we got interrupted by whatever that was, we are heading towards the cafeteria. It's me, Emily, and Grace. Angie, Carly, and Jason are heading towards the chapel to investigate that area. So yeah.
If there's any priests or anyone in here who wants to start this and, tell us about God and Jesus and the Bible, feel free to go on that podium. Oh, hello, Catball.
It's like lunchtime or something, right? We got some food.
Sure. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, if you go up to the soup counter, salad bar.
Which is crazy that you guys have one, I would like to state.
You touch the antenna, it's gonna go off and make some pretty colors. And then there's this flashlight over here, just twist it, it'll turn on.
There's also one right next to me, right where you'd be grabbing your food. What's that?
That sounded like a breathy, yell or something.
I can't tell if that's outside.
That sounded like a yell, yeah. Do you remember where they are?
I think they're in the cafeteria.
Are you guys shouting?
No.
We heard
That was me.
a breathy, like a far away, it kind of sounded like a yell or scream coming from the prison area.
Nar.
Yeah, that ain't us, Chief.
That's all on you guys.
This prison continues to get stranger and stranger. While this unexplained scream is slightly terrifying, we have to keep in mind there's a neighborhood nearby. This could simply be someone outside of the walls, so we do have to take the scream with a grain of salt.
Are you in here just to pray, worship? You can come sit next to me.
Do you want me to read off some Bible verses?
Like the Our Father?
Oh, we could do that.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's a knock over here on the window. Might have been a bug, who knows?
Is that you?
No.
Nah, it was up there.
Oh, maybe it's a raccoon.
You would hear the pitter-patter.
That is true.
If you're an inmate, knock once. If you're a guard, knock twice.
Was it 2 times?
Was that you?
No.
That wasn't you?
Was that twice, though?
It went, you know how you do a, It kind of sounded like it was up top though, honestly, the roof, but that doesn't fucking.
It could have been the glass next to you.
Yeah, it sounded like it almost settled.
If you're an inmate, knock once. If you're a guard, knock twice. After hearing these knocks on the glass, we decided to make our way into the kitchen in hopes that we can speak with whoever is in there.
Can you knock the cat ball again? Can you light that up one more time for us?
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby's going on.
Thank you. Thank you for setting Bobby off. Can you touch his head?
Do you want to do the EVP again?
Yeah, we can try it. Okay, if anyone is in here, I want you to please come into this device and talk to us and answer our questions we're about to ask. If you could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. Is there anyone in here with us?
What denomination were you?
What kind of activities would you do in here?
Okay, ending.
What's strange about these two noises is that they're only picked up via Carly's digital recorder. They didn't hear these in person, nor did any of our cameras pick it up. They even acknowledged this during review.
Hold on.
There's something after mine.
I'm confused. There was a crack. That wasn't any of us, right?
No.
That last thing could have been me reaching to stop it, but I don't know what that crack was after your question.
No, that was loud.
I don't remember moving or making a noise.
Do you remember a noise?
I know I made a mouth noise, but it wasn't a crack.
No.
That was really strange. I have no idea. If there's anyone in here, please come in here and talk to us again. What religion were you?
Can you tell us your name and if you were a preacher or an inmate?
Were guards allowed in here with you?
We are heading to the kitchen. So inside the kitchen where they made the food. They say this area is kind of active, but we are hearing a lot of noises in here. So that's why we're gonna go in here and see what's going on. If there's anyone in here with us, just want to talk to you a little bit. You said you were a guard with your business.
I was like, oh.
That was a weird noise. I didn't like that noise. That was not just a tap, dude.
That was over in that other one. Pop noise over there, but then something was going on just over there for a second.
Just slam your hand on one of these metal things. Or like one of the metal doors in there.
That was pretty loud.
Well, it sounded like metal over there, like a chair like tinked, and then it moved over there, and one happened out there, like...
You want to do an EVP session in here?
Yeah.
After 2 EVP sessions, no responses were captured. Our time was up, and it was time to rotate. Right now, we are moving on from the cafeteria. Me, Grace, and Emily, we are going down to the solitary cells area, and Angie, Jason, and Carly are going over to one of the cell blocks. I believe they are going to the older cell block in the building, and they're gonna go investigate over there. So yeah, let's get to it.
Well, if Red or anyone's over here, feel free to talk to us. Red, we got some cigarettes over here if you want them. You just gotta come out of your cell and walk to them, and then you can grab as many as you want. Or anyone else if you want to do that too.
There's walking down there.
Or anyone else if you want to do that too.
There's walking down there.
It could be a spirit though. There's any spirits in this whole cell block. Can you make a loud noise, bang on a cell, stomp, scream? Just to let us know you're in here and can feel what you're feeling. Ooh.
Yeah, there's something keeps like knocking or tapping on her. But it sounds like it's coming from up.
It could be up there.
It also could be water dripping because it sounds exactly the same every time.
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know if it was a scream or if that was a car going by.
That wasn't a car.
That sounded like that was behind me towards you guys.
No, that sounded down
No, it
there.
sounded, unless it was like, it sounded distant but close at the same time.
It sounded like a laugh or a scream.
It was a scream to me, like.
It came from behind me, so it had to be up here then. What was that?
The man that stayed in here, say hello, give us your name. That sounded like a female, hi.
It did. We kept getting a female down here. Can the woman down here tell us your name? That was male that time.
That was male. Did a female see us go in here, trying to warn us?
It's that male, but it was that male this time.
Yeah.
Self?
I think we can stay away.
Outside?
Outside. Interesting. You say men?
Climb.
Oh,
Did you try climbing the wall?
don't do that. Stop it.
No, I mean like the prison
Oh,
wall.
got it. I was like,
It said outside and then climb.
So are you one of the ones that escaped? Or tried to?
Or did you snitch on one of the ones that were trying to escape? And is that what you're trying to do right now?
No.
Are you lying?
I may think you're lying.
You a liar?
Did anyone want cigarettes? I got a pack I can go grab. But I don't know who wants it. You gotta make a noise wherever you are. Or make one of these devices go off. If you made this device right here go, that'd be pretty cool. Hello?
That sounded like an actual person.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing over here.
Hold on, let's just listen for a second.
We are going to be doing an Estes session down here in the hole in that one guy's room. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. I can't remember his name at the moment. I know I said that we're going to be recording our Estes sessions, but because of the time that we have here, or the lack thereof, we're just going to do it quick.
All right, Mr. Man, can you tell us your name? Oh.
I'm just going to go to 50.
All right.
Just said, no, you're not.
Damn. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Tell us your name, so we can address you properly.
It was like a really distressed, like, help!
Yeah,
But it was like a male voice.
It's probably residual from when he got.
It could be that, or it could be from someone else in solitary.
That was our 5 minutes.
Damn.
So, you wanna walk in?
Yeah.
Here, let me go first because I got one. The fuck is that? Don't ever.
No, did you hear that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a REM pod sound.
Hello?
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 Wait, hang on.
Hello?
What up, gang?
Were you guys just messing with the REM pod?
No, it's put away.
Dude, what the fuck?
We keep hearing REM pods, like REM pod
It's
noise.
literally turned off, the antenna off, packed in the bag, in Carly's bag.
It's in the cafeteria area. We keep hearing a REM pod noise. It's like a.
We heard.
I heard that in Sugar Shack.
Yeah, we heard that in Sugar Shack.
It sounded like a harmonica, like a whine, and it was.
To me, it was like a REM pod sound, but like.
That's what sounds similar.
This makes it 3 times tonight we've heard this strange noise, 2 of which caught on camera in this specific hallway. We aren't sure what this is, but it sounds similar to a REM pod.
Here, let me go first because I got one.
We are going down into the Sugar Shack while they are going into the JK block. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get different activity here, but who knows? We'll see. Well, we heard you like to party down here. This was the spot to be, apparently. Heard you like to put up some lights. You guys put up some funky lights down here. Kind of get the groove on, you know. There's 3 devices right here. That one right there with the antenna. If you go up to it and touch the antenna, it's gonna put out some funky lights and make a funky noise. Because I heard you like it funky in here. Need it to be funky? Then touch the antenna on that device right there.
We need the funk, bro.
Right there. Did you hear the 2?
I heard 3.
Boom, boom, boom.
It was like boom, boom, boom.
We have a lot of fun toys here for you to play with. We got these cat balls all around. If you touch them, they light up pretty colors.
Is that you?
No.
Dude, that sounded like a cell opened. I'm gonna walk again. Should I or no?
Yeah.
Could you guys just open like a cellar door or something?
Dude, we're in the Sugar Shack. No.
No, we are perfectly still in the Sugar Shack.
Dad asked, it sounded like someone like pushed the cell door open. It was really loud.
Yeah, no.
Damn, they're getting all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, that wasn't us.
That was it again. That was the shake
That was
again.
like up there.
Yeah.
That wasn't as like shaky, but it was like one time. That was us. That was up here.
Yeah, that was up here.
All right, guys, you've been pretty quiet so far down here, and we just want to talk to you, get to know you a little bit, okay? We heard you like games down here. That's what you played. You played some games. So we're going to play a new game down here tonight, okay? It's called Clap and Go Seek. You're going to hide behind one of the pillars in front of me. Once you're hidden, I'm going to clap, and I need you to clap back. I'm gonna guess which pillar you're behind. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll give you a second to hide. Now that you're hidden, we're gonna start the game. It's the first clap.
Oh, that's all the way back there, dude.
It's all the way back there. So if the 6th pillar is where you were hiding, please make a noise so I can know that is the correct pillar.
Muse.
Okay.
That's crazy.
After this intelligent, audible response, we tried to make another attempt to see if we could play for another round, but all went silent. We eventually gave up on the game, and then this happened. 8 minutes.
Wait, did you just hear that?
What?
I literally just heard a whistle.
A whistle?
Yes. Wait, did you just hear that?
What?
Okay, if there's anyone in here, please come and talk into this digital recorder, and then we will be able to hear you. Just respond to our questions. Who is in here with us right now? Who is in here with us right now? That was loud though, over there.
Do you want to try, not necessarily Estes, but do you want to try the spirit box again so we can get an answer?
Yeah.
We heard you shaking your cell door. Can you tell us where you are?
What? Tell us what cell number you're in. If you do, we'll bring you a cigarette.
Did it say murder?
I have no idea, but that was clear.
That's a female though. Did you want us to stay or go?
Whoa!
Directly after Carly asked,
Did you want us to stay or go?
a response came through and a loud distant bang occurs simultaneously. To me, this response sounds like it's saying watch. As if it's trying to either warn or maybe even mess with them. Regardless, it was time to once again rotate. Me, Emily, and Grace are heading over to the chapel. Never been in here before, so this is the first time. All 3 of us are going in here. Carly, Angie, and Jason were in here a little bit ago. They said they got some interesting stuff, so I'm super curious to see how that activity continues and if it will continue with us. All right, well, if there's anybody in here with us, we have quite a few devices laid out.
Mommy.
I said mommy earlier. If you're sitting right next to me, you touch this device in my hand?
What the fuck?
Okay.
That sounded like something just sat down.
In one of the back pews.
Our friends were in here earlier and got some knocks on the walls. Can anyone do that for us? Can you knock once on the wall if you're an inmate, and can you knock twice if you're a guard? Is that one or twice?
Sounded like one.
That was back there though, it wasn't on.
My chair feels like it's moving. Like something was shaking it.
Why do you keep feeling like a vibration? That's weird. Like something just near you. Like, really? You were feeling that?
Yeah. Nothing's really coming out of here. I was gonna change it.
Holdings. Oh, cat ball.
Cat ball.
What the fuck? Did you hear that?
Is that your knock?
I don't know. It
Yeah.
sounded like something fell.
That was loud. Oh, is that wet right there or something dripping on the floor?
Oh, it might be. Dude, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Oh, elemental. Oh. Well, I mean, we are next to an American Journal.
Oh, that's right.
As mentioned in previous episodes, elementals are said to be ancient beings of energy, mainly associated in indigenous lore. While we weren't told about any elementals on the property, it is possible considering a burial mound sits directly across from the prison. With this Ovulus 3 response, we decided to try and Estes session in here to see what would happen.
What's your name? It's a male voice.
Well, my name is Zach.
My name's Emily.
And that's Grace behind the altar there. What's your name?
I'm not.
What happened in here? I want to know.
The male voice just said, I don't know.
Well,
I don't
it's a
know.
hobble.
What religion were you practicing in here?
We're gonna kill all of them. And then another voice came over and said, let us out.
Are you talking about the Satanists? You got beef with the Satanists?
Who's the green guy?
Could be the
I think
elemental.
It was the male voice that said something way too fast.
Oh, because it's land. You know, native
What did that
land.
say?
Located.
An inmate for 1 knock and a guard for 2 knocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a guard, can you knock 1 time? And if you're an inmate, can you knock 2 times? Are you still in here with us?
That was over that way then.
With the activity slowing down and only a few minutes left, Angie, Jay, and Carly started packing up to move to their final rotation spot. We are making our way to the oldest, still standing cell block. This will be our final rotation for the night of investigating separately. After this, we're gonna get all together and start investigating the infirmary, which is apparently the most active area in the building. So it'll be super interesting to investigate it together. And yeah. What are you inmates doing? Bang on your cell door, bang on your bed. Come on, you can be louder than that. Who can be the loudest one in here?
Oh.
What the shit?
Do you want me to stand up?
Dude, it's like he's just standing there staring at you.
If you want me out of here, I'll get out of here, but I need you to move.
Dude, what the hell? It hasn't been going off this whole time.
Do you want me to turn it up?
Yeah,
Turn it up?
reset it. That's really weird. Okay, he's sitting down in your chair again. Can you go stand in front of it? Like you just did? Oh, Bobby's going off. Bobby's going off.
I'll be real with that. That made me jump a little bit.
Gotta do something a little bigger than that to get us to run out of here if you're trying to scare us. Over the next 10 minutes, the noises significantly died down. So for our remaining time in Northwalk, we decided to do an Estes session.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Who are we talking to right now?
Oh my god, what the fuck? It didn't say that, but if you watch something and then forever, follow me or following?
Falling? That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. What floor are you falling from? Because the bodies would have landed right through here too when that was happening.
It was a little choppy first and then free, finally, forever.
All right, guys, so right now we are heading up to the infirmary, which is apparently one of the most haunted areas of this building, and we are gonna be investigating together. It's the first time tonight, and this is the only time tonight, but it's gonna be a great time, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this for once, because I haven't been out here yet. What the fuck? What the fuck? Guys, hang on. It was like a rattle.
Yeah.
Back that way. Having just entered the infirmary to set up, we were met with this unexplained rattling noise. After talking with our tour guide earlier in the night, Angie thinks she knows where this rattling may have come from. This was only the beginning to our investigation of the infirmary.
Right here is suicide watch. It has heard a lot of these cell doors rattling, so being shook because they wanted out.
Okay, but what the hell was that out there?
Sounded like this, like
Yeah.
it would be like that.
Yeah.
They say we can get in this one?
No, I don't know. I think we got one in
Whoa.
someone.
That was loud.
I heard that. Whoa, what the? Is that bad? Come on.
That's so electrical. They're coming from in there.
In here,
Sounds like
in here,
somebody's, like,
in here, in here.
That was a footstep.
It's the light. Is it the light right there?
No, it has to be.
Can you get a light? A flashlight, take a look.
No, it's over there.
Hang on, shh, shh, shh. Okay.
Could be in this room.
Holy shit.
It's something with the roof, I think, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was just shaking.
This?
This right here was just shaking, that thing.
While we're still in the process of setting up in the infirmary, these tinking noises catch our attention. They didn't start happening until 10 minutes after we got up here. While I do think it's debunkable, I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it is very scary hearing it travel from one side of the roof to the other.
I think we might die up here. If I'm being quite honest. I'm kind of scared, guys. This is not a vibe.
All right.
say hi to me?
Not yet.
Well, technically.
Technically, yeah, I guess.
Can you tell us what your name is?
Dave.
What is that, Dave?
Can't wait.
That just said trap. Can you tell us why you're here, Dave?
There's like a kind of really staticky female voice that came through that said not really.
I can't find it.
Story. Yeah, Dave, can you tell us your story? I wanted to know why you were here.
What's up?
Did I just like walk in here?
No. I was
No.
walking this way.
We were walking around though.
It like got dark in front of me all of a sudden. Like, you know I have this like little bit of light coming through the cracks?
Yeah.
It like got like dark in front of me for some reason.
No.
So I'm gonna keep the blindfold off.
It's just said,
Okay.
it's just said under.
Under?
I don't know what that tink is though.
It does seem kind of residual in a way.
It sounds like old lights. when
That's a
you
nice one.
Oh,
Whoa.
what was that?
Here, Angie.
What was that? That just came through.
It just barked at you,
It's
bro.
over your headphones. Keep going.
After this growl came through the spirit box, the responses stopped for a bit. However, when it picked back up, it was clear it was someone else. Doctor, let me out.
Girl?
Doctor, let me.
Fuck you.
What's up, Angie? Angie.
That's from down there.
Angie, sit in between.
Yeah, come here.
The feeling was off, not only in the room I was in, but the entire floor. I wasn't sure how much more I could do under Estes, so I eventually took the headphones off to explain how I was feeling. It feels like there's someone walking in here.
Well, there's not.
There's a lot of shit out here, though.
There's like this step vibration,
Yeah.
like just happening like right through here, and it's like,
That's weird.
yeah, it's like I'm expecting one of these doors to shut soon. Like I don't know.
That's weird.
The rest of the crew filled me in on what happened, including the noises they've been hearing out in the hallway. We wanted to see if the spirits of West Virginia Penitentiary would be willing to do it again.
Can you make that noise again for us?
Sure enough, they delivered, and not just once.
Do it again.
Chill.
You jumped too, bro.
It's like,
Well, yeah, but I didn't.
it's like moving
Hold on.
down. Bobby. Oh, Bobby's going off.
Thank you.
Seems like all
Bobby,
up in his
yeah.
stomach this time though. Wasn't it just his head?
I thought it was stomach. Come on upstairs.
I'm not.
You're not coming upstairs? Why not? It's a party up here. We're all up here. Bunch of stuff for you to mess with.
Holy shit.
Take my sweaty hand. I'm
I just shook the whole left wall.
Holy
Like, I could
shit,
feel
dude.
it shaking from where I'm sitting.
Bunch of stuff for you to mess with.
Holy shit.
It was clear we needed to focus on the noises, so we decided to head towards the center of the infirmary to figure out where they're mostly coming from.
Hey, inmates and patients. Heard the guys downstairs got out. Gates are open. What happened up here? Maybe your gates are open. Start shaking on them. They might be loose.
Was that a whistle?
That was a door.
I didn't just remember that. That was like, it sounded like it was outside.
I heard a whistle.
Should I whistle back?
They might be loose.
Was that a whistle?
If there's anyone in the suicide watch cells, can you shake them again? We're out here. We can let you out.
What? Okay, you're okay.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
What the fuck was that?
It was above us. It was like somewhere in there.
Oh my
It sounded-
God.
Sorry, I like
No,
accidentally
you're
like
fine.
You scared me even more because grabbing you so you wouldn't run.
Oh my Lanta.
We're gonna be getting going soon, leaving the whole facility. Leave us with a huge bang to remember.
Shut the fuck up.
That was someone running, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was fucking running.
Hold on, let's try to hear for it again.
Holy
Oh, Bobby
shit.
again. Yeah.
Whatever we heard, it wasn't residual. It wasn't a memory on loop. It was intelligent, aware, still here. Tonight, we walked the same halls where lives ended and nightmares began. And while the cells were empty, this prison is far from abandoned. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more. We'll see you on the next one.